Hi everyone, Miss Allison here. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Alright, so we're going to look at your directions for today. Now remember that this work is going to be split over Thursday and Friday. This is our next short story. It's called The Lady or the Tiger. There's a little bit more to it this time. So take a look at your schedule on Schoology. Make sure you know when you're supposed to be in your synchronous session. It could be for part of class on Thursday or Friday. We're splitting up into groups again. So make sure you know when that is, and make sure that you're splitting up this work as well. So this should be what you're working on for the next day and a half, okay? Alright, so let's take a look together at what this is. Our learning target is, I can identify and analyze setting and character by doing a close reading of The Lady or the Tiger by Frank Stockton. Alright, you should be watching these directions right now. So we have our three phases again. We have the explore phase, the analyze phase, and then down here the application phase. So here's how we're going to approach this task. First, you're going to watch this mini lesson that Mr. Wolf walks you through, and you're going to be filling out some notes during that mini lesson. Alright? And then down here there's an application question for that mini lesson, so make sure you're answering that question. It will also help you kind of understand that video a little bit more, that mini lesson. Alright? Fantastic. Then down here we have analyze, so you're going to apply what you learned a little bit deeper by looking at the story. So when you click here, it'll make a copy of the story. You can also listen to it if that helps you better to understand it. And as you are reading, guys, you have a couple of directions here. You're going to look for the author's detail of setting in green, direct characterization in blue, and indirect in orange, just like you did up above and took notes on. You're now going to apply that in your story, okay? And then down here, you have some space to add different thoughts on how you got there. From the story. So you can see here that we have direct characterization for the courtier, the princess, and the king, and then indirect, so you can put examples there. Indirect, what are the actions, words, and thoughts, and what can we mean or infer by those things? So you can fill out this chart as you read. And then we're going to come down here to the application phase. So this last one is going to take what you have highlighted in your reading, and you're going to answer some questions down here in complete sentences, please, about the text to really apply what you learned and think about a little bit deeper why that story had those different pieces in there, why the characters are in there, and all of that, okay? So those are some brief directions. Remember that each section has very specific directions for you. This work is going to be split over a day and a half, so make sure you're giving yourself plenty of time to get that done, and please let your teacher know if you have any questions.